Welcome to the Somatic Home channel. I'm Nick Teha.
And I'm Jessica. Today we're exploring what a somatic dimension of a home in space is, sharing a little bit about the nervous system and how space affects it, and going into a bit of what a somatic home is and feels like. So it's important to recognize that every space that we enter has an effect on our bodies. Our systems are designed to constantly take in cues from the environment, from the atmosphere, the quality of light, the energy, the layout, how much space or clutter. All these things our systems are tracking constantly. And our bodies actually react much before our minds do. So think of the last time you walked into a space, a house, a building, an office that didn't feel good. It made you just want to turn around and leave. It was cluttered, chaotic, whether physically or just in the atmosphere. Your system recognized that, and maybe your breathing shallowed, or maybe you felt your mind and your attention scatter. Think of the last time you entered maybe your own home or a friend's home, that you walk in the door and you just exhale. There's a quality of light that helps you feel light. There's a spaciousness, there's space to land. This is what we call the somatic dimension of a home or of any environment. It's the immediate felt experience of the space. It's actually physiological. I'm not saying by any means that every space we enter has to be nourishing and has to be so well tended. We're not that vulnerable of beings. We can be out in the world and our systems can handle a variety of environments. What I am saying is our homes and the places that we spend most of our time, these environments have a big impact on our well being. They're like the water that our bodies are seeping in all the time. And awareness is a powerful tool. A lot of this is all about just having awareness and how to look at our spaces and notice the responses that they're giving our bodies. So we use the word somatic often, and soma is a word in Greek that means of the body. It's just your felt physiological sensations, postures, movements, breath quality. And in a somatic home, your body is supported, your nervous system is supported, therefore, your emotional well being is supported. The conditions of modern life are constantly putting us into states of exhaustion, overwhelm, and stress. And our home environments, particularly, can either reinforce that or they can become a place, hopefully they already are, and they can always move in the direction of becoming the place where your body can finally exhale and know some peace. This isn't going to solve all your problems. It's not going to take all your stress away, of course. How could it? But this does offer a vital support of a steady foundation of regulation right where you live.
Our nervous system and our environments are in a constant communication. Our systems are designed to scan for safety and threat wherever we are. This isn't a mistake, it's how we've been biologically designed, and it's really the thing that's kept many of our ancestors alive until this time. It's not something that we want to get rid of, it's an automatic response and relationship with the world around us. To feel this for yourself, just take a moment and look around the space you're in, wherever you are, without any judgment. Just see what your eyes land on, and then notice how your body reacts. Does it feel relaxed and soothed and inspired, or do you feel a little bit wound up, tense in your shoulders? This is just to let you know how your environment is impacting you. There are so many ways out there to support our nervous systems. It's gotten really into the mainstream, and there are many modalities and truly, they all have their place. There's movement and there's body work, there's somatic therapies. And honestly, over the last 30 years, I have tried many of these, and many of them have been incredibly supportive. But in our extensive research and experience, we have found that home can be one of the most effective tools to support our nervous system. Harnessing our home in this way, it's an amazing tool. The main reason is that we have control in our own spaces. We don't have this luxury in most of the rest of our lives. Many of us work in offices, or we're at school all day, or we're out in the public domain. We're at the grocery store, or we're at the doctor's office. We don't have a say in the design or the layout or the lighting of any of these spaces. Again, this isn't to scare anybody. We are resilient beings and we can handle this, but still, all of the spaces that we enter and exit are having an impact on our being. Our homes are where we spend the most time in all of our lives, and yet we often overlook the influence and the impact and power they can have in our health and our well-being. With some very simple shifts, we can begin to make our home work with our body, support our nervous system. And so when we walk in the door, our system automatically starts to calm. It starts to unwind. It starts to find a new baseline of stability that creates a foundation that affects our entire life. Once you come to know the impact and become aware of the subtle shifts that can take place, it becomes a simple choice. For one, using your home is free unless you want to spend a little bit of money, but for the most part, it is free to make changes. It's simple. We already live there, and the effectiveness of it can be quite powerful. We can change things so that we start to automatically shift into the states that we want to be in and shift our perception and our awareness towards the habits and priorities of our lives that we truly want, rather than falling into the default patterns. This is how our homes become an external tool, a scaffolding for our nervous system, and a foundation that can positively affect our entire lives.
So, what is a somatic home? A somatic home is simply a home that is tended to with that somatic dimension that we mentioned in the beginning of this video in mind. That layer of the quality of atmosphere and the effect on our body systems is taken into consideration. The atmosphere has an energy of care. Care is a big quality here because you're caring for your system by knowing that the space is affecting your system, and you're caring for your home through your daily practice. Like, we all have chores and rhythms that we do in the home anyway. And in a somatic home, chores aren't just chores, they are this reciprocity. They are this mutual care between space, between body, where one ends and the other begins, and it isn't a clear line. It's like any partnership, a marriage, a friendship, taking care of your child. It's like these things you just do. You notice the tiniest nuance of what's needed in the kitchen. Oh, I really need a candle needs to be lit. Values and needs of family members and yourself are greatly taken into consideration. Supplies aren't just thrown hither thither. They have a place because we always say our homes are a looking glass. They're always revealing to us what matters, what we believe in, and what we value. Bringing these things to our awareness allows us to look at our homes and tend them somatically and tend them with this new level of care. So for the poet, it's like we would have you carve a nook for your poetry. Put all the poets who you admire, the books you have, the correct writing desk, all the things, the nuances of beauty and subtlety that inspire your poetic in your space, even if it's just a tray holding some kind of real estate in your space. This is a quality of a somatic home. It's also just a feeling. There's a spaciousness when spaces are cared for. There's a quality of refinement that just hangs in the air like dust particles in the sunlight that shine and glisten with, I'm tended. I'm tended. There's relationship here. There's safety here because we care. And that's some of the many qualities of a somatic home.
We hope that what we've shared in this video has resonated with you and hopefully inspired you. It's important to acknowledge that home is intimate terrain, and many people we've worked with come across a sense of vulnerability and exposure when you start to work with your space. Many of our clients have told us that one of the best parts of working with us is that they realize they don't have to do it alone. We have found that working with others, whether it's a friend or a family member, or coming to us for support, makes all the difference in setting up your space to be a somatic home. So we offer one-on-one sessions. We would love to share more information with you. You can check out somatichome.com, and please check out our free guide linked below.